Hey guys, Connor here. Today I'm going to talk about Judge Amy Coney Barrett and why I don't think she should be confirmed as a Supreme Court justice. Now, this doesn't have to do anything with character flaws, her record, nothing like that. I think she would make a fine justice, but other information that's been brought to light makes me think it's not the best thing for our country. Now, I just got finished watching a Change My Mind video where Steven Crowder asked people to change his mind on why Judge Amy Coney Barrett should not be confirmed. Now, I think it's a little weird for him to ask people to change his mind because I think Crowder should change my mind. In 2016, when Merrick Garland was nominated, they sat on his nomination for 293 days and just never held a hearing. It's pretty remarkable to me, especially since Republicans had control of the Senate at that time and they could have just voted no when they held the hearing. They could have voted, no, I don't think Garland's going to be good. Give us another nominee. They didn't do that. They didn't even allow the chance for people to vote for him, which is incredible. And now, 3 weeks before an election, Republicans do an entire 180 on this issue and say, yes, confirm, 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 3 weeks before the election. It's a little crazy. But even though I don't have a problem with Judge Amy Coney Barrett, I want to get into the issues why I don't think she would be the best fit on the Supreme Court. Now, I know Republicans may come across this video and say, oh, it's just a libtard talking about everything we already know. He's probably a communist or Marxist. Not true, I'm not a Marxist, and I talk with a lot of Republicans. I have some Republican friends, and we just happen to disagree on a bunch of issues. We can keep it civil, though. Now, the main reason I think Republicans actually shouldn't want this justice confirmed either is because of Trump's message of drain the swamp. Drain the swamp. Have politicians work for you and get policies that you want implemented passed instead of the other way around where you just serve the corporate overlords and you serve the politicians and then they just do whatever they want. Yeah, that doesn't vibe with me. So the whole message of drain the swamp and end corruption in Washington, that can actually be done through the Supreme Court. And Democrats and Republicans alike are focused on the ACA and Roe V Wade, but they're missing the most important thing that will actually unite Republicans and Democrats. And that's the Supreme Court ruling of Citizens United. Now, a lot of people don't know that the Republican or conservative majority on the Supreme Court voted 5-4 to allow unlimited money in politics, particularly in primary campaigning. It allows unlimited spending on political ads, and it allows for dark money in politics. So if you've ever thought that Nancy Pelosi having a net worth of $120 million was a bad thing, then you want Citizens United overturned. Now, liberals will point to, what's his name, the Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. They will point to him as the quintessential example of corruption, while Republicans will point to Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. And that's fine. You know, that's how it works. But the whole message of drain the swamp can be done if the Supreme Court decided to overturn the Citizens United ruling. Now, the whole basis for the ruling was that political expenditures, or donations by corporations or by people are protected under the First Amendment of free speech. Now, that's a little weird. So imagine I'm walking down the street, I hand someone $5, and I say something to them saying like, hey, can you go get me a soda? What this Supreme Court ruling said was that when corporations or super PACs, when they give money to politicians and they say whatever they want to the politicians, it doesn't mean they're getting anything in exchange for the money they donate. Now that's a little ridiculous to me, and you can see a whole bunch of real world examples where Amazon paying zero tax has a direct correlation to them donating to politicians and keeping all the politicians on their payroll. So, Judge Amy Coney Barrett might be a fine justice. She might not rule the way I want on ACA, on the Affordable Care Act, or Roe v. Wade. But I'm more concerned about money in politics. Because if we don't get money out of politics, the system will continue not working for us, whether Trump is president or whether Biden's president. And this isn't a ridiculous notion. When Obama and Biden were president, I thought they'd get healthcare passed, and I thought healthcare would be done, like bing, bang, bam. However, in the year 2020, we're still talking about healthcare. And in the Democratic primary debates, The entire purpose of every candidate that wasn't Bernie Sanders was to trash Medicare for all and eliminate it as a policy that wouldn't make it to the general. Now, that's something that liberals are upset about. Republicans probably aren't so upset about it. But what it shows is that the money in the political process has the health insurance industry running away to the bank the whole time, no matter who's president, Democrats or Republicans. We need to overturn Citizens United, and I don't believe this justice will be the one to do it.